On this video, I am going to talk about building your network to be able to level up. Building your network anyway, but we all want to rank advance or level up. And it's looking at two very important words, and we all know those words, but I'm going to break down what we need to do around those words and the meaning, etc. So, hi, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and to scale their business online. So, those two words, and they're the two words that we hear very often. One is marketing and one is network. So, we're going to look at them that way round. And so, the first is marketing. We all know we need to be marketing, and we all market in our own way with our own personality attached to it. Now, some ways will feel more comfortable than others. And sometimes we do need to do the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable. But there is a way to do things that is, once it becomes comfortable, it actually feels good and comfortable. And there's another way to do things where it becomes comfortable, but it's uncomfortable to be there. So it becomes sort of natural to do it because that's what you've been told to do, but it's an uncomfortable place to be. So if you're looking at the way that you are marketing now as a leader, is it something that you're doing that feels pushy? Does it feel salesy? You're selling your stuff all the time. You're selling your company all the time. You're selling this product and that product and how wonderful it is. Is it pushy and salesy? Is it annoying other people? Are you finding that people are dropping off and dropping away from you because of the way that you're marketing to them? And the other side, the side that when you've got maybe comfortable with this, it feels really good. And so the three things here would be that you are elegantly attracting people to you. I love the word elegantly. And that is such a great way, I feel, to describe that way of attracting people to you. You're elegantly doing it. You're not stumbling around and pushing and shoving. And the second thing there is that you are literally, because of that attraction, like a magnet, you're drawing people to you rather than going out and being the hunter. People are seeking you out. People are liking you. They're coming to you because of you, not because of your company, not because of your product. People buy you first. And if you can just write that sentence down and get that in your head, people buy you first. Then you can tell them the other stuff, but they buy you first. And then the third thing is bringing value with your marketing. So giving people the value that they're looking for. What do they need to hear from you? What is going to lift their spirits? What is going to help them in their life, in their day, in their year, and the way that they're feeling right now? So that is the marketing part. So make sure that you look at that. The second part is the networking, and that's really what I want to dig into. So it's building your network. Now, if you're doing the marketing in a really cool, elegant, gorgeous, attractive way, then this part is going to be so much easier because growing your network becomes organic. People want to connect with you. People will ask to connect with you. And if you're asking them if they would like to, instead of just throwing them an invitation to something and not saying what it is, not asking if they're interested, because you're doing it in a good way, they are going to come to you. You're drawing them in. You're drawing them like a fishing reel. You're drawing them in. You're drawing them in. And so it's looking at network. We have a network when we get started, right? We had a network way back when we got started, whether that was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago. We had a network. And that network has probably grown. Most likely it's grown. And we want to keep that network growing, but also understand that there are some people in that network that aren't ever going to be interested in our business or our products. And that is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. But what we also find is if we're evolving as we should be with our personal development and our personal growth, then there are also going to be some people that we kind of leave behind because they haven't had that growth. And so our network is evolving. We've got new people coming in from one side. We've got people not as interested, not connecting with you from the other side because you've changed and you've grown, but they haven't. So they don't align with your way or your values, and the way that you're presenting things maybe. And so they kind of get left behind, and you don't need those people and they don't need you. And that's also absolutely fine. So kind of getting over that is really, really good. Excuse me. So I'm just checking out my notes here to make sure I've not missed anything out. I think that the other thing I wanted to say was how you're growing your network. So look at the moment, how you're growing that network. What are you doing to attract people to you or bring people in just to your network? I don't mean your business, just your network on social media, in your surroundings, in your everyday life. How are you drawing people? How are you extending your network and getting a wider network? And it doesn't need to be huge. It does need to be the right kind of people. So look at that. Are you drawing the right kind of people to you? Or are you drawing negative, complaining, unhelpful people to you? You don't want those people. Truly, trust me, you don't want those people. So if you are, what can you do to change that? So growing that network strong and growing it with the right people is going to really, truly help us to level up to the next level and to be able to push that business on and upwards and bring people with us that are in our team or are going to come into our team. And that's exciting. So 3 things to check. The first thing is to check what's working in your business right now. Check what you're doing. Is it working? Is it being effective? Is it not so good anymore? It used to be effective. I've had that. I've had something that used to be super effective in my business, and customers would be coming in all the time. Every single week, I'd get 2 or 3 new customers. But at the moment, as things are, I can't do that anymore. And it wasn't working as well even before we went into lockdown. So that's not effective for me anymore. So I needed to find a new way of working. Do you need an update? So if you think about your phone, I've got an iPhone, and it'll go, oh, there's a new update for your phone. It's going to update itself at whatever time it does it. And it's kind of like that. Every now and again, every 3 months, 6 months, year, we need to look at what we're doing. Okay, where do I need to do the update? Because there's got to be an update to this system that I'm doing somewhere. It might just be tweaking a couple of things. It might be shoving something out and bringing something in, and it might be a total overhaul. You will know when you take a look at what's working in your business, what's effective and what's ineffective at this point in time. Even if it was effective before, trust me, I know, I've been there, and it's not working now. Get over that and add something else in that is going to be effective for your business. Try something new. So if the answer is yes, you need to do that update, then go and update it. Actually do the update. Don't just think, oh yeah, that's probably not working as well as it did, but that's what I've always done, so I'm going to carry on doing it. That's a bit mad. So if it needs the update, go and do the update. Learn new ways of marketing if it's not feeling in line with you as a human being, in line with you as your values and your character. If it doesn't feel good, it's probably not. So find different ways. And if you're, if you're unsure, if you don't know where to look, then please do just get in touch and I will be able to help you. I would love to help you with that. So, because I've gone through that so many times, and especially none more so than over this last year, 18 months, where I've had to do that complete overhaul and completely change the way I'm working. And I am loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So, if you're inspired to get in touch, then obviously you can do. If you just want to keep on listening in, then you can do. But please do something. Do look at your way that you're marketing. Is your network growing? And is it growing with the right people?